Hey, I'm Bob. I've been totally blind since birth. I'm into Power Rangers. I'm holding the Shout Factory box set, and we're talking about season 1 of Mighty Morphin, episode 45 today, Crystal of Nightmares. And this thing aired on February 14th in 1994. Aww, it aired on Valentine's Day. What a fun, scary episode for Valentine's Day. I approve, Fox. I approve. So, man, this episode is all about psychological warfare. So the Rangers are going to study for a big test. They're headed to, I think it's Billy's uncle's cabin in the mountains. Bulk and Skull, they got D's on their report card, so they're going to go as well, sneaking around. And Goldar is going to use this opportunity to unleash the Crystal of Nightmares on the Rangers, to shatter their confidence and impede their being Power Rangers. So, I mean, they get to the mountains. They've already had this big honkin' study session. And after their session, Jason, he says this line that always makes me want Red Robin whenever I watch this episode. It's, I could use a big burger. Yes. Yes, Austin St. John. I too could use a big burger. So I'm going to go to Red Robin at some point during this holiday week as I film this video, and I'm going to remedy that. I'm going to get a big double burger with bottomless fries. Hopefully I can make it to Red Robin. I'll tell them Red Ranger sent me, although, I mean, people do give me funny looks, I would imagine, because I do use a cane and wear glasses 24/7, so maybe I won't say that at all. So the kids have a pillow fight, and they all go to bed. They have this clip show of a dream. Goldar unleashes the crystal after they fall asleep, so they're having dreams of getting their butts handed to them by previous monsters. Bulk and Skull, they dream that they're piloting the Megazord as Power Rangers. They manage to crash it. They don't seem to be shaken up by the nightmare at all. They're just like, oh, whatever, man. But when the other Rangers awaken from their nightmares, they are, I would imagine they're shaking, and they are scared to death. So Zordon lets them know what's going on. Oh, I forgot. They shared this dream in which Zordon says something like, Power Rangers, I'm afraid you'll no longer be Power Rangers. I'm going to strip you of your powers forever, 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 forever. I don't know how many times that forever echoed, but it always makes me laugh when I watch it. And, of course, the Zordon in reality, he lets them know that it is because of the Crystal of Nightmares that they're all freaked out. And he teleports them to the outskirts of this cave. Of course, there are putties there, and the Rangers are not really wanting to fight. Bulk and Skull, they're still in the cabin trying to find the Rangers' notes so they can pass this exam. So they get in the big battle with the putties, the Power Rangers, not Bulk and Skull. And Jason manages to shatter the Crystal of Nightmares. I think it's Jason. Of course, Rita can't have that, so Scorpina, she arrives, and she and Goldar grow, and the Rangers summon the Megazord. It's a pretty hairy fight, but the Rangers do manage to come out on the winning side, as they usually do. And just before the Power Sword can deliver a finishing slash, they retreat. And Rita's blaming everyone for the defeat. Of course, the Rangers do pass their tests, and Mr. Kaplan, he resorts to grade shaming Bulk and Skull. Something our teachers never did. When I was in school, he calls them up to the front of the class, gives them their report cards, and he announces in front of everybody and their uncle that they get Fs. And Fs, according to Mr. Kaplan, stand for forever, which is how long, according to him, that they're going to be spending time in his office after school. I don't know how I feel about grade shaming. I wonder if one of the writers had that happen to them when they were a kid, or when more than one of them. I don't know if that went on in the 70s or 60s. However old the writers would have been when they were kids. I don't approve of that at all, though. Oof. Anywho, Bulk and Skull got their comeuppance, and the episode ends with everybody happy and confidence being restored. I love this psychological warfare plot. Of course, no monsters were involved, and once again, I tend to think it's because a lot of Finster's files were sneakily deleted by Alpha. Of course, he has his monster cookbook, but I'm wondering if he's already used a lot of the monsters from the book, which is why I tend to think he might have ran out of a couple of monster ideas. Of course, it's because they'd run out of Sentai footage at this point, but yeah, it's just kind of a little something that some fans came up with their own personal headcanon, I guess. Anywho, next time we're going to be talking about To Flee or Not to Flee. That's episode 46. And we're going to see Ernie having to suffer consequences of making everything on the house. So be here for that. I will hear you guys in the next Power Rangers related video. And may the power protect you all. Oh, and pleasant dreams. I'm going to go to Red Robin now.